Okay, folks, here's a quick review of the Star-Lord figure that was produced by Hasbro as a part of the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Guardians of the Galaxy line of 6-inch scale action figures. This figure also came with a piece for the Groot Build-A-Figure, which I'll show later on in the review. Okay, since I filmed my Christmas haul video, unfortunately the camera I was using decided to give up the ghost for whatever reason. Thankfully, I did have a warranty on it, and after a little arguing with the store that I bought it from, I was able to upgrade to a newer camera. So if I'm doing something wrong with the video quality on this, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to fix it. Okay, there were plenty of articulation joints on this figure, and that's going to allow you to get some really good action poses. Star-Lord has articulation in the head, shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the hips, and the knees. There's an additional articulation joint just below the shoulder and hip area, and the knees are double jointed. Star-Lord's head can turn 360 degrees with a little bit of effort, and it also has a good range of up and down movement. The wrists turn 360 degrees and also have swivel joints. The feet can move up and down, and there's also an ankle pivot joint. Now, it's worth noting that the trench coat that he's wearing, it greatly hinders the waist articulation, and it also doesn't appear that this satchel he's wearing is removable. Although, after a closer inspection, it does look like there's a peg holding it together alongside the right portion of his waist. But I'll be honest with you, it looks like it's really cemented in there firmly, and I didn't want to take a risk on possibly damaging it, trying to remove it. Okay, unfortunately, I discovered that the left elbow joint on my figure was warped, along with the exposed trigger finger on his left hand. So, yeah, Hasbro struck once again with their poor quality control, and that really makes me mad. Okay, paint apps were done pretty well, with no real errors to speak of, but the head sculpt, you know what, it really doesn't look like Chris Pratt to me all that much. So let me pause here, zoom in, and I'm going to give you a closer look as to what Star-Lord looks like. Okay, Star-Lord did come with some accessories, so let me take a break here and I'm going to show you what all of those look like. No figure stand was included in the package, and as I said, the jacket and the accessory belt you see him wearing don't appear to be removable. Okay, first up, here are his Walkman and headphones. These headphones, they slip easily enough onto both the unmasked and masked head sculpts, but I didn't see any place to put the Walkman on the figure. And I'll show you what the masked head sculpt looks like in just a moment. Okay, next up, here are his blaster pistols. And as you can see, these have some good detailing on them. And both of these pistols slip easily into his hands. Okay, next up, here is the orb that contained the Infinity Gem, along with the masked head sculpt that I previously mentioned. And finally, here's the piece for the Groot Build-A-Figure that was included in the package, the left arm. Okay, what I'm going to do now is a quick 360 of Star-Lord for you and let you see what he looks like from all sides. So here he is from the front. Okay, here's Star-Lord from the left-hand side. Okay, here is Star-Lord from the rear. Okay, here is Star-Lord from the right-hand side. Okay, and finally, here we are once again facing forward. So overall, you know what? I have to say that this isn't a bad figure. There are plenty of posing options, and there's a good amount of accessories that were included in the package. I was disappointed that the exposed trigger finger on my figure's left hand was badly warped, and also that the left elbow joint was damaged. But I blame that on the quality control at Hasbro. So therefore, I think this figure deserves a good bordering on great recommendation, and I feel that it should make for a really nice addition to a Marvel Legends or Guardians of the Galaxy movie figure collection. Okay, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one!